All right, everybody, we are back. It's Fern and Mac. What's up, Mac?
Not a whole lot. What's up with you?
Not much. I hope everybody had a good holiday, and hope wherever you're at, you're staying as warm as we're trying to stay because of all the weather around where we're at.
Yeah.
We could probably play hockey outside in certain places,
hmm
uh, but it's been cold. But it was a good break. It was a good Christmas and a good New Year's. Um,
Our
but we
pond
got
was.
some
Oh, go
catching
ahead.
to do.
Yeah, a
Some
lot.
stuff went down. Um, First off, what'd you think of the Winter Classic?
I mean, I know it was like kind of a blowout, but I watched the first period, and I mean, it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still like it, and I thought to myself
Well,
because before I was like, who's gonna watch it? It's the Blackhawks, but it was still. I mean, I'm still gonna watch it even if it's like the worst team because it's just fun to watch.
I mean, I tuned. I did the same thing you did. I tuned in for like the first period and kind of like the Blues were kind of dominating. So I was just like,
Yeah,
and
but
also,
it was nice to watch.
and I also laughed because you had texted me like right at 7. You watching the Winter Classic, and I was like, it's not going to start on time. And I was
Yeah,
right.
Sailor was like,
I
you
waited
know,
like
like
15 minutes
yeah.
and
Yep.
then finally tuned in. I was like, oh, here it is, right on time.
Mhm.
They're starting. They're dropping the puck.
Oh, and did you see who why do they always get the worst bands and like groups it
I
was
don't
Smashing
know.
Pumpkins, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, it was
they're,
awful.
they're
I
past their
mean,
time.
they're like yes, they're like because
I
Taylor
mean,
was like, who are they?
but
I'm like, they're like when I was a kid.
they're nostalgic for like us, but they're not
Are they
like
from St. Louis or something? I was
they might
hoping.
be. I mean, they were in Chicago, so they might be from somewhere. But like, it,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
you
yeah,
got to
yeah.
appeal to a better crowd. So like, I mean, like I understand like last year's All Star break they put Tate McRae, so that was kind of like a younger
I
generation.
mean,
But like, you
I
know, what I mean,
guess.
so like, I don't
I
know.
don't know. I was like throwing Britney Spears out there. I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened while we were out. Nothing. I don't remember anything crazy happening while we were out. If you think of something, just bring it up. But speaking of outdoor games, they just announced today that it's either the Winter
Oh,
Classic
yes, I saw that.
or one of the. Are they doing the other ones this year or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who
There's
is it?
another the Stadium Series. You mean?
Yeah,
I don't know who it is, but I'm pretty sure they're doing it. Are you talking about the outdoor game in Miami next year or whatever?
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's just stupid.
Well, it's in a dome, so it's not gonna.
Okay. Well, that's all right then.
They have a retractable roof um
Oh,
at the Marlin
I know,
Stadium.
but then that's not really outdoor. I don't know. That's
Well, I mean, that's
no.
probably the best way for them to keep it.
Then just don't have it there.
That's probably the best way for them to keep it not warm, but yeah, um cold enough because they'll just have it in the dome. They're trying to spread it around,
Yeah, I
okay?
get it.
You know,
Whatever.
the Panthers are, they won. They were in the finals before that they lost to Vegas.
Oh,
So
all right,
now like
Kachuk.
it's hot in Vegas too. I mean, it does get cold
They
around this
didn't
time,
have
not
it
as
in
cold,
Vegas.
but not yet. It'll
They had
get
it in
there.
Seattle.
It'll eventually get there. I mean, but it won't be really outdoors because I don't know where they would put it because I mean maybe when the baseball team moves over if they ever move over. But wow, the Stadium Series is really late this year.
It's March, isn't it?
Yeah, March 1st. And
I think
it's
that's when it normally is.
no, it's not. Blue Jackets and Detroit at Ohio State.
Yeah, again, not
Um
great
no,
rating.
last year Philly and the Flyers was Philly and the Devils were February 17th
Oh,
and
all
Giants
right.
Islanders was on the 18th.
Oh,
They're
how about the
usually
World Juniors? Did you watch any of that?
just the end, the
Oh,
final game, which the U.S. won. I was glad they
yes,
said
in
that.
overtime, and they were down
Another
3-1. It was crazy.
is back to back,
Yep.
um, World Juniors titles. Any
Yep.
guys you know there, or that your son knows?
I
Any
don't think
kids
there
that you know?
was.
No. Um,
There was.
yeah. So yeah, they did win. The other thing is that I think Tampa was also another option for like a stadium series as well. So it's like Miami, Tampa. They're both getting a
Um,
outdoor game.
okay. Tell me why they're trying to get Arizona back to Arizona or Utah now back to Arizona.
Are they?
I
Is
just
that
read that yesterday. Gary Bettman had a call, like a Zoom call before the holidays to talk about, I guess, with whoever is trying to get it back in Arizona. That is absurd. And if they even do that, don't even waste the money. They're fine in Utah. They're doing better. Just let them
I
be.
don't I don't know why he wants to go back unless he's got
Why
an
would
off,
you? That's insane. They
unless
didn't
he's
want
got
them
an
there, so
the
why go
only
back?
the only way I can see that is unless he has an offer not to bring it like take the team away from Utah, but to bring back
Just
a new team.
don't even bother. It didn't go. So why would you? That's so stupid.
I don't know.
I read that and I thought, what a joke.
Listen, I think the only way he entertains is if he knows he has a buyer that wants to do an expansion team. I mean, that's the only thing because they're looking
I
the
know, but how
other
many? Let's stop with the expansion teams. Like,
the
give it 10 years.
well, they just want money.
I
Um,
know, but
the the only thing, the other rumor that's been around there is that Atlanta might get a team again, and that was another place where it kind of was up and down with
what
the
were they? The Thrashers before
yeah, and then they became the Jets.
Hurricane? Oh, the
No, the
Jets.
Jets. Yeah.
Okay.
So like
I don't like the Thrasher name, but anyway, but then it
yeah, the
reminds me of
name
the
wasn't
fries.
great, but yeah,
Yeah.
like Atlanta Thrashers. But yeah, like that's another rumor that's been out there too. I think he's been. I mean, every
Mm.
league
How old is that
changed.
man?
Ooh, Gary.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's just annoying, but
Is he though, or do we just everybody think? Oh, I know. This
nobody
is
likes him.
awful. This is awful. At
What
the Boston game last night, they were all the fans were cheering fire. What's his name?
the new coach?
Oh no, wait. It must have hold on. What's the new coach's name?
I don't even know. Good question. Hold on.
I thought
I
it was
think he
Boston.
Bruins. Let's see. The new
That's right.
coaches is Sacco, Joe Sacco.
No, then it wasn't Boston.
Oh, okay. Then you thinking of another orange and black team? It's
They're
not
not
many.
orange and
It's
black,
like
yellow
you
and black.
you guys, and then
Uh,
you're
it,
gold and gray. But
who was it? Darn it. I was like, that is awful.
was it Buffalo?
Like,
Were they saying a fire Lindy already?
oh, wait. Oh, that's going to bother me. Can you Google it? Because I can't. That's going to bug me, though. And I just thought that's awful because, yeah. Who's the Preds coach? Maybe it was him. No, it's not him. I can't remember. But I thought, and then, love those Philly fans. The game against the Maple Leafs, there was Maple Leafs fans cheering down at the whatever, and a Philly fan walks up to him, acting like he was going to give him a high five, punched him in the face twice, and then his like son or whatever that he was with punched him too. What is wrong with Philly fans?
I don't know.
Despicable.
I don't want to get into it.
Don't,
I don't condone that, so I
because
don't.
there's no
I don't know.
way around it.
I don't know what to tell you. That's uncalled for. Um, it was Sweeney. They're talking about the GM. That's what they were chanting. Fire Sweeney.
Oh, then I don't feel as bad then. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought it
Don
was
Sweeney.
because.
He's the GM. They were saying
Okay, well
fire
that's
Sweeney.
different.
That's
Then
what
I
they
can
were.
see that. Not that I can say it, but
That's what
the
they were.
coach, I mean, he's sitting right there, and that would be embarrassing. Yeah, okay. Well, that makes me feel better.
That's what. So it was the Bruins. You were right. It was just
Okay.
they were chanting fire Sweeney. That's why it didn't make sense when I said the coach's name.
Yeah.
Um,
Anywho.
the Kings game postponed because of the wildfires in LA.
Yeah.
They weren't the only ones.
They're
The Lakers canceled games too, and it's just getting close and all that.
crazy.
JT Miller has a fracture in his face because he got hit by a puck. It's a larynx fractured
Oh, we
larynx.
got hit here. Ugh.
I guess yeah.
Your larynx is
I
here.
didn't even know he was back. Well, Jets Miller, so it's the Jets, different Miller. I thought there was
Yeah. Aren't they trading? Aren't they
Colin
trying to?
Miller. Colin Miller from the Jets. That's a larynx. I thought it was JT. JT, I think, still out with whatever he's out, like the
Yeah.
player
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Which brings me to the rumor that was out yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday, which was the Rangers tried to offer Zibanejad straight up for JT Miller.
That's what it was.
Um, and Canucks said no. JT did play for and was teammates with Mika because he did play in New York for several years.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, the Canucks said no, so they were trying to do a 1-for-1 trade,
Well, that was
or
nice that
as they
they.
call it, one of one.
didn't trade him while he was in the program.
No, I just think I don't know. Maybe they just don't like Mika. I don't know.
Well,
I think
yeah, but
he would pair well with what's it called? I think they're the same. They're both Swedish, right? Him and
advantage it.
Pedersen.
I mean, he's a good guy to have, but
Yeah, but him and Pedersen are both Swedish, right? So they know each other. It would
get
have
you
been a good
saying
line.
Patterson, right?
Yeah, we can kill that bit this year. I could name
I
everything
mean, it's still fun for me. Um, yeah, okay, that was one thing. And then, oh, I mean, this was pretty important to me. When the Wild played the Caps.
Uh-huh. What happened?
Well,
What did
first
I
of
miss?
all, I skipped over this part. Ovi did score on Flurry during the game, which made that like that was him. They're like the top two that have had like he scored the most on Flurry, so that was like a. But then in a shootout,
Flurry
Flurry
stoned
stopped.
him.
Yep, and they won. It's awesome. I left the part out about Ovi scoring on Flurry, but yeah, it was awesome though. It was such a good like goal. I put it on my
Yeah, I
Facebook
mean they
page.
did play each other for years because of the
Yeah,
division.
he's had so many goals against him or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's because they used to play like eight, what is it, 8 times a year, whatever it is, because
Yeah,
same division and all that. But he's probably got a bunch of goals against every goalie in
he
the
only
division.
has 23 left to go.
I know.
He'll get it.
He should. He's been
Yeah,
scoring at will this year, which
yeah.
is good for him. Found some youth in him.
Well, I
Um,
mean, I think they're also they feed him too because
yeah,
he's had like the most open net
yeah, that
goals in
too.
his career or something too.
Yeah,
Which
they're trying to
whatever.
help him.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like,
fine.
um, all right. So other random news, well, not random, but the NHL is extending the mental health program to the minors.
That's
So
good.
they'll probably have that player protocol thing.
That's
Expand
nice.
it there, and then outside of hockey, but related to hockey, the suspect in the Gaudreau brothers'
Mm,
deaths, he pled not guilty, but that's all
not
legal
guilty.
stuff. So like they'll still have to go to trial or whatever. So you know, I'm sure his lawyers made him say no and whatever that is. But
Well,
we'll see how
that's
that ends.
ridiculous. But anyway,
Also, Malkin had a streak of 2009, well, not 2000, 209 games consecutively playing, and it ended because I believe he's hurt. Yeah, with an upper body injury on Tuesday.
jeez.
He ruined the streak, 209 straight.
It's always amazing to me the ones that have that. Like, who was the one that really had a long? Oh wow, wow.
Pavelski?
No,
Ooh.
um, the guy. Oh shoot, we had him. He looks like he does not look like a hockey player. I think he's still on our
Vegas?
roster, but yes, but he's
Pacioretty?
Phil Kessel.
Oh, Phil, yeah.
He had like a. I mean, that's pretty
Phil,
unbelievable though.
Phil
Like
was
to
Phil
not
was
get hurt.
good. Phil was good, but he looked like he could
The guy from
take down
the
beers with me on a Sunday.
yeah, he looked like the guy from the Hangover, the annoying
Yeah, what's his name?
Zach
Yeah,
Galifianakis or
Zach
whatever.
Galifianakis. Yeah, he had his moments, and he's still trying. I think
Oh yeah, good
he's
for
trying to
him.
get back in there with somebody. I think he might be playing a minor somewhere.
Good for
Um,
him.
the
I don't think he's as old as we think he is, right?
I don't think he's older than me, but I could be wrong.
Oh
About the
Lord,
same age.
really?
Phil.
Well, you look much better than him, Fernando.
Oh well, he's only 2 years older than me. He's
Oh,
37.
he's so he's okay. He is.
Looks
I was going
older.
to say he has to be older.
Looks way older.
Yeah, but
So yeah.
anywho,
Yeah. So while we were away, the standings did change a little bit, just a tad bit.
still like the same.
The
Just switching some.
the Toronto Maple Leafs are atop of the Atlantic, 56 points. Um, 6 points up on the Panthers. So that changed when we left. The Panthers still in first. Bruins are climbing up, even though they want the GM
Yeah, I
fired.
saw
The
that.
fans they have 45 points there behind the Panthers in that division. Um, the Caps took over the Metropolitan Division.
Yep.
I think it correlates with OV being back. They are 3 points up on the Devils, who are right behind them with 53, and then Carolina's in third with 50 points.
Your
The Rangers keep falling,
and
and I'm pretty
Flyers
sure they
flies.
are on panic mode. That's what that whole trade was about. They
Well,
are freaking out, and
something's got to
they
give.
can't understand what's happening, and I think management is freaking out. So they'll make more stupid moves coming up.
Well, they
Um,
got to do something. They're just desperate.
yeah, Jets are leading the Central 58 points. The
Good for them.
Minnesota Wild, right behind them, 2 points behind at 56 points.
Good for
Um,
them. Gus is back.
and then Colorado and Dallas are tied with 51 for third. And not surprisingly to me, but leading the league right now by a mere 1 point over the Jets, the Pacific leading Golden Knights lead
That's surprising to
the
me, I will say.
Pacific Division with 59 points. Currently, they're on a 3 game win streak.
Yeah, but that
And
changes like every other day, I feel like.
yeah, behind them
So,
is the Oilers, who have made a run.
yeah, they sure
They
have.
have they have 53, and then the Kings
Maybe
are
it's
third.
Connor McDavid's year.
Maybe it's not, but it's
Well,
never
maybe
Canada's
he
year.
cried it all out.
It's
Now
never
he's ready
Canada's
to go.
year. Even though even though the Bruins have been on a run, and I said that I just noticed they've lost five straight. That's probably why they've been chanting "Fire Sweeney" because they're on a
Mhm.
5 game losing streak and they're still third in that division. But anyway,
I mean, that's pretty impressive to still be in third. You
right
guys are
now,
slipping.
right now Dallas is on the longest streak right now. 5 games.
Losing streak?
Oh, 5 games won.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Five, and so is Toronto. They're on a 5 game win streak both. Yeah. And the longest losing streak is that 5 game losing streak
Boston.
by Boston. Oh, Detroit's on a 5 game win streak too, but they're at the bottom of the.
I was gonna say they're not showing up like I thought they were going to.
We're on a 3 game losing streak. Look at that.
Yeah, I didn't I mean, you guys kind of went
Oh,
down during the holidays.
we faced the what's it called? We faced the back to back against the Maple Leafs, and that's what happens.
Oh, well, yeah, they'll come back.
I just remember the Penguins play Ottawa on Saturday.
Oh, good. Oh, that's different.
Yep. So
That'll be
might
good.
see Brady, might see
Oh, that's
Chucky,
good.
little Chucky.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That'll be a
so
good game.
they got back to back games. Honestly, they got Ottawa and Tampa back to back nights.
Jeez.
5 p.m. game. Mm.
What's Pittsburgh? Because they're not
They are right
in the
above the
middle.
Flyers by right above the Flyers by like a point. Well,
Okay.
by 3 points, but they're on a 4 game losing streak themselves. So
Well, yeah, this is
it's
not their
not
year.
looking good there.
Nacho year.
No, yeah, I knew it wasn't, but you know,
No, I didn't mean you guys. I meant
them, yeah,
Penguins. Yeah.
they need to go hibernate or whatever penguins do. I don't know what they
Did you
do.
see Crosby and was it McDavid redid that McDonald's commercial that Gretzky and
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
saw it. Yeah,
Pretty cute.
they're cool. I'll
Yeah,
give them that just because they redid that, but
I thought it was cool.
that's as much credit as I give Crosby.
Oh, shut up. I'd much rather give Crosby credit than McDavid.
I could have given Crosby credit if, he didn't play for that team. I think that's the biggest part of it. But for me, just
Well, he just
rivalry.
he just set another record for most.
Most cries.
Okay, first of all, that would be you guys. Haven't ever seen him cry.
Because
Um,
he doesn't do it. There wasn't enough cameras around when he was.
well, McDavid cried enough
Uh,
for everybody.
so he got saved. Now there's cameras everywhere. We're gonna have documentaries about everything. But
Oh,
Sydney's
for
on
the
his way
love.
out, so we're not gonna see him cry.
What was I just gonna say? You made me lose my train of thought.
You're
Oh,
talking about.
he set a record for
Uh,
what was that? Something not like goals. It was something, and it wasn't assists either.
yeah.
Well, can't think of it,
All
but I
right.
just read it
Uh,
today.
I'm gonna name some games this week. Um, Stars Flyers tomorrow. That should be okay, even though we suck.
Is it in Philly or in Dallas?
It's in Philly.
Oh wow.
Maple Leafs Hurricanes. That's tomorrow night as well. Avalanche Wild. That's tomorrow night.
So that'll be good.
That'll be good. Friday we have Canucks Hurricanes. That should be good too. Kings Jets. They should play that because it's in Winnipeg. That should be good. That's Friday night. Bruins Panthers is always good, even though the Bruins are on a 5 game losing streak. They play Saturday at 1. Um,
Still be fun to watch.
Canucks Maple Leaf will be fun as well Saturday night. Uh, the Avalanche Jets Saturday night as well. Ovi plays the Predators. He should get maybe 2 goals that day because they suck.
He should probably get like 6.
Yeah. If the Rangers were good, I would say this game is a one to watch. Rangers Golden Knights on Saturday night.
Where that's
Rangers
in
suck.
Vegas.
It's in
Vegas,
Vegas.
right?
Yep. It's a 10 o'clock game, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. Eastern.
I was gonna say, wait, what?
I mean, it would be great if it was 10 a.m. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
Um,
you're not kidding.
Wild Golden Knights Sunday night, 8
Oh,
p.m.
that'll be good.
8 p.m. That will be good. And then Monday, Flyers Panthers. I'll be watching that. Kings Oilers later that night, and then Tuesday, Stars Maple Leafs. That should be fun. Panthers Devils should be fun. I mean, I wish that they were better. You guys play the Predators on Tuesday. That would be a good
For
game at the
North Star.
Predators who could actually get their shit together. Um,
Well, that'll be the day they do it.
Canucks Jets. It's Tuesday night as well. So,
When I go to Vegas, that's who they're playing, the
cool.
Canucks. So that'll be a good game.
Canucks. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
get to see Patterson and
Hughes, yep.
Quinner. So yeah,
Nice.
guys, that that's all I got. I mean, I don't got anything else. I know I probably missed something because I was
I know. Should have
holiday mood, and
Yeah,
then
should have been
like
writing everything down.
it was like also like college football. It was way too much football, and you would never hear that from me until I just said it. But yeah, it was like I think the same day as the Winter Classic. I think that's why they made it the 31st
Oh, they did
because
because
the
there was
first was
3.
all full of
I read
college
that.
games, and
Yeah, I
then
read that.
so that made sense after I kind of realized I didn't realize it when we were talking about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean they could have ended up had it. You couldn't have predicted it. What happened in New Orleans, the sad tragic, and then they had to postpone the night
Oh, that
game.
was awful.
So
What's wrong with people?
yeah, but
Awful. Anyway.
stupid stuff. But yeah,
Yep.
that's all I got.
All right. Well,
Well,
go
oh,
Knights, go.
there it is.